Hey guys, Artie Klein here, Average Picker. So I thought we'd pick through one of these Sargent signature locks. It's our signature. I'm mistaken this for scratches. It's a little more obvious on some of these than others, but this is actually the Leaf logo, showing that it is one of their signature locks. I just always kind of missed that. Locks are a little banged up, so I'd mistaken them for, oh, it is locked, just so you can see. But yeah, I'd always mistaken that, I think, for you know, little nicks or whatever. This is not the same one that was gutted the other day. That one's actually still sitting over there to my left. I've not put it back together yet. So to pick these completely open, you do have to pick one of the sidebars twice, depending on which way you're going. Because the channels do run on the left and right of the keyway, so when it starts to turn over, one of the sidebars will drop back down into the other's channel. And I think that second sidebar pick is actually more difficult. Oh, that might be it. Let's see. Bang, that's bound, that feels bound. Maybe not yet. Something is just a hair off. Can feel it. Each little push. I'm probably just making the problem worse. Okay. Oh, there we go. That was the click we wanted. Okay, I'm just double checking them now. They're all feeling bound. So I think we are ready to move on to the sidebars. I'm going to give them one little sweep here. You can push past them at this point, and you really don't want to overset at this point. So I'm going to switch picks. I found a use for the golf club pick from that crappy set. It turns out it's pretty good at getting in there and hitting those sidebar pins. In part, probably because I don't care about this pick. So I don't really care if I twist or bend it or whatever, you know. The other ones I try to preserve a little bit. Okay. So got a bit of turn. The only problem is this pick is very thick. Not crown this one down or anything. And so trying to get in between those pins, because they do butt up against each other, with this one is kind of hard. I'm trying to find some leverage with it. I'm going to lighten up on the tension a little bit. I think I found it right in there. Okay, hold on, let me see. It's too bad I don't have a camera looking right into here. You can see what the problem I'm running into is. I have to get this fat pick very finely through. I can feel the problem right there. I think it's actually that first set of active pins. The other ones in the back, I believe, are set at this point. This is the conundrum. This pick actually, if it was thinner, would do a better, would get in there better. But it would be a little more freaked out, like trying to twist it. Okay, I'm lightening tension up more. Something in there is just being really stubborn. Okay, our left side is set. I can pretty much feel that straight off. So it's this right side of the lock that's being a problem. Okay, the back one on the right side is set. Double check something real quick. There we go. Okay, so now we just have to pick this one again. Now we could, if we took the back off, the core will slide out. But I'm not sure if I really would count this right now as an open. It's more like a really deep false set maybe. Let's see what happens here. Wish me luck. This is a fucking weird angle to pick at. Let's try. We're losing our tension wrench here. Let's try to run the sparrows down there and just see what we get. This one is actually harder though, because now the pins on the left side are going to feel stuck, and it's going to give us less room actually to work with. Got anything? This also means for me to relock this lock now. I'd have to pick this right side anyway. There's no room inside for that pick. This is still in the 25 thousandths at this point. Is actually almost is pretty much too thick to get in there too. But you go any lower, it feels like you're losing the ability to actually put any pressure on them. try this again. I'm trying to keep this all in frame, so I think at this point, if I wasn't trying to keep it in frame, this thing would be sitting in my lap as I look down it. I've got almost no tension on it at this point. Okay, there it is. Okay, there's tempted just to go ahead and gut it now. Is this an open? Does this count as an open? Honestly, I hate making you guys wait. This went a lot quicker earlier today. Gosh, it's just right there, but I either don't have the leverage because the pick is too thin, or the pick is too thick and it won't fit between them. I had this problem earlier today, but it didn't last this long. I wonder. Can I just peg a tension wrench down through there? No. That's too fat. I wonder if I have a thinner tension wrench. Guys, if this works, I'm going to kick myself. Yeah, see, that even won't almost fit through there. Kind of glad that didn't work. There's got to be a better way to do this. So I can just leave it here. It's not going anywhere, actually. Even if I start to try to rotate it back, it's not going to go anywhere. Just because that sidebar is now stuck in that groove. So what we might do here is go completely off of tension. Maybe that'll buy us a little bit more. Okay, That's a little promising. Okay. There we go. Whew. What's that, almost 22 minutes in or something like that? All right. Let's see what we've got here. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep all this in frame. Oh God, those things are probably Loctited on there. Yes, that's why I had these already ready to go. Give ourselves a little extra leverage. Oh, come on. I know I did you. I was about to say, that thing strips out. I'd be so mad. Okay, let me make sure we're not going anything crazy here. Good. God, that would have sucked. Also, that screw stripped out on us. Okay. I'm going to do some camera maneuvering here to try to keep this a little more in frame. Sorry, it's going to get a little funky. I've got a strange stand. Hopefully it's not going to be too much of a problem. So we do have to watch out for those two sidebars when we do this. Okay. And I think we will pull those sidebars out last. So let's dump pins. I'm not going to be surprised if there's wafers in here. These did come out. Yeah. These did, I think, came out of an office building or something, and they, like the other one, you know, if you watched that video yesterday, They're some big pins, man. Oh, that was a crazy one. Don't actually know. That one had. Yeah, so they had two key pins in that one. Weird. Okay, so we've got our sidebars. They are in there. They're intact. What I'm going to do to try to keep the springs and everything down is I'm just going to turn it and kind of cup it and let it go. Because those springs are so tiny. Oh, I hope they didn't go. Okay, let's see. 3. 1, 2. Oh, shit. Where did he go? Okay, there was one guy. Let's make sure we... And this is just the way everything's going for me tonight, huh? So yeah, one of those little springs went somewhere. But where? These things are so tiny, it's like, you're afraid like you just breathe and it's gonna go flying or stick to something. Let's go ahead and gut the top of this thing and see what we get. Maybe it'll... it's also small enough that sometimes I had one sit in like the O of the sparrows one time, and I did not see it. So one reason I'm trying to keep this all in frame is I do have to pick 2 locks for a purple belt. And initially I didn't, and then it turned out these Sargent leaves would qualify. Or Sargent signatures would qualify, so I thought, cool, let's do that. And I'm kind of making a mess of it. Just going to put these guys up here. Do we have... So we've got... Something didn't come out. Or didn't come out right. Oh, no, I see what happened. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. It was that, that's still 2 key pins. That's so weird. But that's what's going on with it. In fact, I'm going to double check this. I remember what this looked like when it first came out. So I just want to double check these by restacking them. Because this should go... You're going to see, this is horribly, like, I don't know, maybe this is just what happens when you get into the wafer game. Yeah. So I thought when I was doing the Bible up top, I was coming out short, but I actually wasn't. As you can see, in Chamber 1, we pretty much had both pins, but both of them are actually key pins. And a wafer. I don't know if the wafer was between the two key pins or not, but when I put this thing back together, it'll be on top. Okay, so I'm going to lift this up so you can see the pins. We are a spring short on the sidebar. It jumped somewhere. I'm going to cut and try to find it to show you a close-up of these pins anyway. So, okay, be right back. Okay, so here's our little close-up. I did not find our other spring. He is around here somewhere. I'm gonna have to find him. If this is a problem for submission, that I dropped one of these little guys, whatever, I'll redo it again, and hopefully it won't be a 30+ minute video the next time I do it. But we've got just our basic steel springs up top, our 2 sidebars, and I did figure out which way these things go. The little indentation part goes out towards the sides of the lock, though I don't know if that makes a difference. I just know that's the way they're lined up when it's all assembled. You can see one is really weird, just because I was using a wafer and 2 key pins. Locks are obviously been worked over though, so there you go. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Sorry this ran long. I'll put chapter links, of course, in because it is long. But if you're hearing this, you've probably already noticed that, or you've sat through the whole entire thing. Anyway, I am going to take the dog out to pee now and go to bed, and hopefully in the morning find that spring. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good one. Aha, look what I just found. Yeah, the 4th one. Let's hear it for having a magnet on a stick. Turned out it was laying over here under these keys. All right, bye.